Hey everybody, it is June 25th, 2020, and I thought I'd show off my new hat. It's actually not new, I had a couple of weeks already. Anyway, what I'm going to do today is, I can't switch this back. I'm going to harvest some garlic. You know, it's been falling over, the ground is very compacted, so I'm thinking that could be a problem. But I do believe I got some, decent sized garlic bulbs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out maybe 2 of each variety. And what I did, I didn't label much in my garden, but I did make a crude, labeling system in these 2 beds here for the garlic. Because I had so many different types, I wanted to make sure when I harvest them, the ones that I liked, I can save and, plant again in the fall. So these are what I'm going to harvest today. I'm going to take maybe 2 of each. I already pulled a couple out that were really tiny. We actually had some. It was pretty good. I don't know what variety it was. It was probably one of these 5 here. Let me see, because I pulled it out. And let's see, of this side. So it was probably either the German extra hardy or the red Toch. Or it might have been the Carpathian. There was a couple of garlics that were falling over. As you can see, they're still falling over. So it's the first time I'm doing this, and so what I did was I got some string that I'm going to tie the 2 of them together to hang, and then I'm going to put a piece of this painter's tape with a label of each type on it, so I don't forget which one is which. This way, when it's dry and we try it out, we can say, oh, I like the Carpathian, so I'm going to keep that and grow that again. So anyway, I'm going to dig a couple of these out, and we'll see how they go. Okay, so I pulled out the, I'm not sure if I can pronounce these, Inchelium Red, Chestnut Red Stripe, Amish Rocambole, and a Persian Star. This is the Persian Star. This one, the bulbs seem pretty intact compared to some of the other. This is a huge one. This is the Amish Rocambole. It looks like possibly it's a little too early to harvest. Maybe these, the skin on the outside didn't harden up. And then if you see on some of these, well, these are probably the soft neck. That's probably a hard neck, I believe. This is soft neck, but it looks like it's kind of open over here, so the garlic's getting exposed. But the ones I harvested the other day were like that too. And, use the garlic fresh. There was no problem. That obviously is not going to store well, as is this, the Chestnut Red Stripe. But it's very nice. I mean, these 2 seem to have red stripes through them, as does the Amish. So anyway, so I tied 2 of them together with some string and a label, and I'm going to hang them up underneath my little raised patio, and let them dry out there. So I'm going to get the next 5 varieties over there, and let's see if we do a little better. But you could definitely see, I mean, this Amish Rocambole is definitely a larger garlic compared to this Persian Star and the Chestnut. So I'm kind of happy anyway. I mean, these are Lucy on She Grows Veg website from England. She mentioned about the mini garlic. So this is my mini garlic. But you know what? It's still good. Once it's dry, when you need to use it, you just take the side of a knife and you smash it, and the skins come off. And I noticed from last year, whatever skins were on there, they were so thin that some of them I cooked and they kind of dissolved anyway. But not a problem. Anyway, let me get to the rest of them. Alright, so these rows are a little crooked, although I think that's the Carpathian over there. So I dug up one Carpathian. What you do to dig up the garlic, which I kind of made a mistake. I forgot about it last year. I just kind of yanked them out like carrots. That didn't work. So you need a little pitchfork, and you kind of get, not too close to it because you don't want to go through the bulb, but you go down into the soil and just kind of lift it up, kind of like a broad fork, loosen it up. And then you're able to just gently yank that garlic out. And then I shake off the extra dirt. You don't want to wash these off. You want to leave them as dry as possible because you're going to want to hang them up and dry them. If you rinse off that dirt, then it's going to take a long time to dry. So that was the Carpathian, which a little disappointed. I thought those were going to be bigger. This is the German Extra Hardy. That's a big garlic. So let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a decent sized bulb. I'm happy with that. You know, here's what it looks like in my hand. I mean, this is about what you get in the store, but you're not going to find this in the store. Because these are, I don't know if they would be called heirloom garlics, but it's not the garlic that you find in the store, for sure. You know, unless you shop at like Whole Foods or something. Anyway, let me get to the rest of them, and I'll be right back. All right. I harvested 2 and 3 of one type of each garlic that I have here. So let's see what we got. We have the Transylvanian, which is really small. The German Red, which is a decent sized bulb. The German Extra Hardy, that I believe that's probably the best. Ooh, why do I only have 1? I thought I took 2. This is a Red Touch. This is a Chestnut Red Stripe. The Amish Rocambole, which is another, probably another keeper. The Inchlium Red. Decent. I think that's a soft neck, I believe, because I can see the cloves inside. And I think the Rocambole is also a soft neck. I'll have to see once they dry. And this is the Persian Star, a mini one. So anyway, that's the little harvest I did now. And again, the reason I did it, I was going to wait till July, middle of July, but it seems like most of the garlic is falling over. I mean, these ones are not on the side here. I think this is more German Red, but I'm not sure because I only labeled 5 rows and there's actually 6 rows here. But I did get the German Hardy from 2 sources, one from Fillery and one from M.I. Gardner. So I might have planted more of those. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to let the rest of these go until, you know, another couple of weeks. If I see something bad, I'll pull them out. But, you know, they are starting to die back. Supposedly you want to wait till 2 or 3 of these leaves turn brown and start wilting. That's the time to do it. These are kind of early, but again, you know, we use a lot of garlic here, and if you use it fresh, you can harvest it early. You don't have to worry about storing. So that's my story for today, and I'm going to go hang these up back there underneath those steps and dry out some garlic. And I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to label everything. And now we have some more room for the beans to start growing here.